Welcome to Backstage Pass, Rockstar Pro Wrestling's official podcast. It's the ultimate opportunity to look behind the scenes at Rockstar Pro and hear from the wrestlers themselves. Now here are your hosts, Kris and Mark Turner.
Greetings, Rockstar Nation, and welcome to episode 45 of Backstage Pass. This is Rockstar Pro Wrestling's official podcast. I am Kris, the voice of the foundation, joined as always by my broadcast colleague, Mark Turner.
The voice of the rest of the Rockstar Nation, the rest of the Rockstar Pro locker room right here, Mark Turner. I'm ready to go, man.
Are you? Okay, all right.
Everything's been great here in Rockstar Pro lately.
Mark, right off the get-go.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the hot seat.
Okay.
Hot seat.
Hot seat?
This is something we do in the other podcast I'm a part of.
Oh, okay.
Over at aquabearlegion.com. You know what that's called?
That's called
cross-promotion.
Oh, cross-promotion. Okay. You got a fancy word for something that's kind of shitty. Okay.
Well, nevertheless, you're on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Gigi has declared that at HorrorCore, Friday, October 7th, he has a huge announcement, possibly the biggest announcement in Rockstar Pro's history. I know what it is. I want to know, what do you think it is, Mark Turner?
I think it could be that Hulk Hogan is coming to Rockstar and he has another sex tape that is a little less racist than the last one. You think that's it?
You stupid bitch.
What? That's not it?
You goddamn bitch. Like,
what?
Seriously,
what?
Mark. That's what you think's going to happen.
It's the hugest
Hulk
announcement.
Hogan debuts a new freaking sex tape
That could
at
be
Rockstar Pro.
It could be at its HorrorCore. Anything
That
could happen.
would be horrific. I give you that.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
It would be the scariest thing.
What do you think
I
it is,
hear
Kris?
Hulk Hogan has a 15-inch member, but Terry Bollea does not. That's what I hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that from research you've done?
No. It's just industry buzz.
Industry buzz. Okay.
You know what? Let's stop talking about idiots that don't work at this company.
Okay.
And let's talk about what's been going on at Rockstar since Purple Rain. Let's just start with Purple Rain.
Yeah, let's do it. So much happened at Purple Rain. So much went down. I mean,
possibly my favorite night ever.
I mean,
here
first
at Rockstar
of all,
Pro.
The night began, Purple Rain, with a over-the-top entrance, if you will, from Jake Kris, our esteemed general manager. I mean, that was
top?
nuts. It was over the top. Yeah.
It was a fitting entrance for a glorious human being, Mark.
I mean, it was quite the entrance. It was quite a spectacle, I have to say. I have to admit that. But
right.
It was interesting how right after that amazing, if you will, entrance, the Knight Riders defeated the Foundation in the opening match of Purple Rain. It was a great matchup, though.
Those SOBs.
They are a few SOBs, yeah.
Well, I'll give it to them. They won that match.
Yeah, they did.
That wasn't the end of the story.
No, it was not.
But let's do it chronologically.
Okay, go for
After that opening match featuring the amazing Foundation, my family, Jake Kris and Ron Mathis, you saw Bruce Gray face off against Trey Miguel. That was an interesting one.
Yeah, it was. A clash of styles there, and Bruce Gray finished him off with the DDT. Bruce Gray continues his role. I mean, that match right there was right after his sensational matchup with Sami Callihan.
Just 2 days after.
Yeah, exactly, where he nearly won the Rockstar Pro World Championship. In fact, he was named the winner momentarily before a referee reversed the decision.
Yeah, because he kicked her right in the face.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Sami
disqualifying himself.
Yeah, Sami Callihan pulled the referee in front of him, but he still kicked the ref.
Well, let's move on. Nevaeh, the Gym City Queen herself, defeated Samantha Heights in women's action.
A great matchup, as it always is when you see two great female athletes like that facing off, and they're not done with one another, as we will learn on later in this podcast.
Well, now we're really into the dregs.
Oh, come on. Just say it. Say it. Be happy.
There's nothing happy about it.
Okay.
John Murray defeated DJ Hyde. Well, I guess at least DJ Hyde lost. That's a good thing. In what they dubbed a cupcake party.
This was amazing. This was a show stealer right here. A cupcake on a pole, cupcake party, whatever you call it. I call it entertainment.
I call it
awesome.
ridiculous.
You call it ridiculous? I call
ludicrous.
It awesome. Well, it was a great matchup. The Rockstar Nation loved it. Everybody in the back loved it. We've been talking about it since Purple Rain. This last month, that's all we've been talking about, is DJ Hyde and John Murray stealing the show in this cupcake party. It was awesome.
I just will never be able to wipe that image from my mind. DJ Hyde and his, giant black adult diapers.
The whole thing was hilarious. But that wasn't it. I mean, we also had a hardcore match where the loser was forced to leave Rockstar Pro, and in that matchup, the Pitbull Ganger defeated the man simply known as Mikhail, and Mikhail's simply gone.
Yeah,
from
he's
Rockstar
gone.
Pro.
We haven't seen that bozo in a while, and, good riddance. I never really liked him anyway.
Wait, you never liked him?
Nah.
Well, what are you talking about? I thought you supported him all the time.
No, not at all, man. He was always kind of a wiener.
Okay.
Let's get to what really matters,
okay,
Mark.
Okay, what's that?
The Foundation inserted themselves into the tag team scramble match, and guess what?
Yeah, I know.
We walked away tag team champions.
I mean, I did not see this one coming at all. There was that mosh pit scramble match for the tag team championships. Foundation lost earlier in the night, and then they come out and win the championship. Not only did they lose earlier in the night in that matchup, it looked like they fell apart. Ron Mathis, Jake Kris, they were fighting with one another. Mathis was throwing Jake around the ring.
You were imagining things, Mark. Jake always has a plan. The Foundation always has a plan.
Well, I mean, I wasn't imagining it. I saw Ron Mathis throwing Jake across the ring, but about an hour later, they win the Rockstar Pro Tag Team Championships. Just amazing. Incredible.
It was amazing and incredible. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
They defeated the likes of Bro Warriors, Crippled and Crispy.
That's a great tag name.
Fight or Flight and others in that match. It was an amazing match.
Yeah, it was. It certainly was. Anybody could have walked out, but in the end, the Foundation did win the matchup.
And speaking of championship action, we saw Jeremiah defend his American Lucha Core gold successfully against the BMA Aaron Williams.
Well, Jeremiah says it's all about him.
He's right.
It's all about the Juggernaut. He's still the American Lucha Core champion. You got to give him credit for that. But this next matchup coming up against Aaron Williams, that's going to be really interesting. We'll talk about that one later, but there's going to be a dog collar involved in that one.
Definitely.
I can't wait for
that will be a fascinating one, but one that at first I was upset with, but very quickly I changed my tune. Desmond Xavier defeated both Zachary Wentz and Matt Cross to become the #1 contender for the Rockstar Pro World Championship. But that's not the real story.
Well,
the real story is after Xavier won, Zachary Wentz made the smartest decision of his life, beat Xavier down, and joined the Foundation.
This one right here still shocks me. Like, to this day, I can't believe Zachary Wentz turned his back on his family, basically, and Desmond Xavier and Dave Christ, a man that he's called his father in this industry, turned his back on both of them, and now he's with the Foundation. This is just unbelievable. I can't believe it. But Desmond Xavier did win that matchup, and he earned the #1 contendership on that night.
Yeah. But Zach has a better family now.
Oh, my God.
The new and improved Foundation. We have Zachary Wentz, and Jake and Ron and Zach, first of all, have been undefeated in trios matches. But the idea is Jake and Ron, they rule the tag team division. They've made that division as great as it's ever been in this company. And now the empire shall be built around Zachary Wentz. He is the chosen one, Mark.
Well, that remains to be seen. But that matchup was great, and it was also awesome to see Matt Cross.
Oh,
the
absolutely.
Rockstar Pro Arena. Let's not overlook that. I hope he makes a return at any time
Everyone
to
wants
Rockstar
to
Pro
see that.
Wrestling. But the match of the night, the match everybody's talking about, the big one, Dave Christ became the new Rockstar Pro World Champion on that night when he defeated the Death Machine, Sami Callihan. What a main event that was.
Sami Callihan put up a hell of a fight. That was an incredible match. Back and forth. It could have been anybody's match right there. But on that night, Dave won.
And Dave Christ, finally the King of Dayton claims his throne. He gets the Rockstar Pro World Championship.
For the first time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The Rockstar Nation, they've been waiting for that moment. And they finally got it that night at the Purple Rain. But it was real interesting to see what happened with OI4K after that matchup as well.
Oh, yeah, because OI4K is falling apart,
Jeez.
Mark. First, Zachary Wentz leaves them. Again, best decision of his life. But it was after Dave won the World Championship that Eric Ryan, a longtime supporter,
of course,
and auxiliary member of OI4K, came out, beat down Dave Christ, and challenged him to a title match at HorrorCore.
Yeah, not just any title match. It's going to be Killer versus Killer and a casket match with the Rockstar Pro World Championship on the line. I mean, it's just getting crazy around here.
It is, and I have to bring it up yet again just because it makes me so happy, Mark.
Yeah.
The Foundation are undefeated.
You've said it like 3 times.
In trios action. Zach, Jake, and Ron all together. They're an unstoppable force, Mark. And tonight, spoiler alert, we're recording episode 45 before Amped on October 5th.
Yep.
Tonight, we're going to see 4-on-4 action as Sami Callihan joins the rest of the Foundation to take on Desmond Xavier, the Bro Warriors, and Dave Christ.
Sami Callihan is an amazing athlete. Anytime he makes an appearance at Rockstar Pro Arena for Rockstar Pro Wrestling, it's a great moment, but I hate seeing Zachary Wentz in the Foundation like this. I mean,
get used to it.
I can't believe it. By the way, what is the deal with your relationship here with Zachary Wentz?
We're best friends, man.
Best friends. What happened to all the time Zachary Wentz was always messing with you and everything? That's still going on, right?
Let bygones be bygones, Mark.
Oh, okay.
He messed with my head a little bit in the past.
Okay.
Now we're just experiencing brotherly love. Don't get me wrong. He's playful. He does some, kind of silly things, and maybe puts my personal safety at risk every once in a while. But it's all in good fun, Mark. It's just brothers having fun.
And just like that, a man that you've hated so much in one act becomes your best friend.
Yeah, I learned to see him in a totally different perspective. And I will tell you this much. If Jake and Ron can put their faith in Zachary Wentz, you better damn well believe that I will as well.
Okay, well, I guess that's a fair statement since you love Jake and Ron so much.
All my statements are fair.
All right.
And balanced. So let's talk about what's been going on in the LuchaCore division, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jeremiah and Aaron Williams, they've been going after one another in the American LuchaCore division. And
Jeremiah's just been kicking ass, defeating challenger after challenger after challenger.
He defeated Trigger Trey Miguel. He defeated John Murray. After John Murray, coming off that sensational Cupcake Party matchup, he had all the momentum he needed going forward. But Jeremiah still defeated him on that night. Jeremiah, he's been... As much as I hate to say it, he's been a fighting champion. He's
amazing.
A lot, and he's been successful.
He is putting a spotlight on that American LuchaCore Championship, and the I'd say bad blood between him and Aaron Williams has really come to a boiling point, beating one another with chains. It was only a few weeks back that Jeremiah said to Aaron Williams' face, "If you get in my way, I will beat you to death."
Yeah, we heard Jeremiah on this podcast last month talk about, the disdain he has for Aaron Williams, how much he's known Aaron Williams throughout the years, and how much that bandana meant to him that Aaron Williams disgraced in his mind.
That's right. All of OI4K are disgracing it.
I can't wait. At Horrorcore, they're having a dog collar matchup. Just one of so many matches with stipulations that are going to be off the charts, and that could be one right there that steals the show.
Oh yeah, Horrorcore is definitely going to be amazing.
But outside of what's going on Amped, and outside of what's going on iPay-per-views, let's talk a little bit about Ludus. We have our next Ludus coming up, and it could be the last Ludus of all time on Friday, October the 21st, as we say farewell to SG1 at Ludus 17. This is going to be a big one right here. It could be the last Ludus of all time.
It very well might. SG1, as he's known to his friends, Scary Gary, as he's known to the rest of you plebs, he is leaving, going to Los Angeles,
he is.
Going to become a star. This guy, he's a hell of a writer. He's writing comic books. I think this is a big step for SG1.
Yeah, it absolutely is a big opportunity for SG1, but it's Rockstar Pro's loss at the same time. These Ludus events have been awesome events. We've seen a lot of wrestlers come from Ludus to become full-time members of the roster, like Darin Dinero. I know you love that, right? And we've seen all these people come through here, and it's always been the proving ground. That's where people make a name for themselves to get onto Amped.
So, show up October 21st for Ludus 17. Let's send SG1 off in style.
Absolutely. A minute ago, I brought up the name Darin Dinero.
Yes, you did.
Kris, I took care of the spotlight this week. And I mentioned his name, but he's not going to be alone. I got some special guests that I think you're going to love. It's the return of Clayton Jackson, Darin, Dinero, the Bro Warriors. They're going to be on the spotlight right here, right now on the Backstage Pass.
Bro Warriors?
Yes, they're coming.
Bro Warriors?
Yes, they're going to be
You
here.
kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding at all.
It's time for the Rockstar Wrestler Spotlight.
It is now time for the Spotlight segment here on the Backstage Pass podcast. This is one I'm excited for. It's the return of Darin, Dinero, Clayton Jackson, the Bro Warriors. This is great. Chris, are you ready for
Mark,
this, man?
this is freaking ridiculous. I'm out of here.
Wait, Chris, where are you going? Guys, where's Chris going?
She just leave.
He just left, man.
That's what he gets for not liking Harambe.
Do you guys always have that effect on people? Like, what is it?
Actually, quite the opposite
Oh,
of the female
okay.
population.
That's what I
Usually
thought.
the door opens and they run in after us.
Oh,
At least me, maybe not Clay.
Well, it's great having you guys back. I mean, you guys were on here several months ago. It was an awesome addition. I don't know, but I've been hitting the gym a little bit.
I noticed
since
the
then.
gains.
Okay,
I
good.
can tell. I can
juicy.
tell.
I don't really know what I'm doing in there, but
The sleeves are
Are
definitely
you already
hugging
getting
the
into
arms.
that winter bulk?
a little bit. I'm trying to cultivate mass
I
a
like
little
it.
bit. You know, sometimes I go to the gym, but I just read a little bit. But you know, I lift occasionally.
Sorry.
Okay,
Everyone
well,
starts somewhere.
I'm glad you guys approve.
Everyone
But-
starts somewhere.
But it's great having you guys on here, and you guys have a huge match coming up at Horrorcore.
Huge.
A huge match. A huge match. It's going to be huge.
Huge.
Literally.
It's going to be amazing. It's a weight room brawl match for the Rockstar Pro Tag Team Championships.
Yes.
For our Rockstar Pro Tag Team Championship.
Titles we were never pinned for.
We're not ones to make excuses, but technically we were not pinned in that match.
That is correct. And in fact, let's go into that. You guys won the Rockstar Pro Tag Team Championships at the Beach Party Brodown. And the next month, the next iPay-per-view, Jake Kris and Ron Mathis insert themselves in the Mosh Pit Scramble, and they walk out champions without you guys even losing. What have you guys been going through the past month not being the champions anymore? I mean, I hate to bring it up, but I have to ask.
It's been rough, but it keeps us motivated. It's just because we never lost doesn't mean we didn't feel the loss in our hearts.
Okay.
But now we're just bigger, stronger, faster, better, coming back for these titles.
What do you say, Clayton?
I agree 100% with what Darin just said.
Are you okay, Clayton?
I'm golden, brother. I'm
Just
golden.
make sure.
You guys are awesome. I'm just going to say it. And Darin, I've heard a lot about this new move you have that I haven't seen it yet. It's hashtag DOFH. What's that all about? What's that move?
It made one appearance
It did?
at our championship match.
Wow.
Yeah.
At Hokey gifted, so I'm kind of a big deal now because I get gifted by Hokey.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to him, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, his gifts are on point. His Twitter's lit. Give him a follow. He's the man.
Yeah, so no one has ever kicked out of it,
Wow.
but
That's accurate. No one has.
yeah, I mean, last time I hit it, I think Jake super kicked me. I was a little fuzzy at that point, but yeah, but I think I was totally win the match then because our Lord and Savior Harambe doesn't have moves that doesn't work.
I mean, I'm not with the internet memes or anything, but DOFH, I assume, is some sort of like technical term for a wrestling move, right?
If you don't know, you'll never know, man.
Okay. Okay.
There's a chant that's been uttered some other places, about it, it's about a movement really more than
Okay.
anything.
Well,
It brings
that's
the
great.
people together, especially this country when it needs it the most.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing thing, really. When everyone can get on the same page and come together. And unison. That was a big word.
Unison.
You might want to look that up. at
3
home.
syllables.
3 syllables.
Three.
That is true.
3 syllables.
I mean, you guys have a lot of awesome moves. You have the hashtag shoulders on show day.
oh my, the
superset.
even lift device is one of my personal
Exactly.
Gains
favorites.
bang.
The gains bang.
And the climax of it is impressive.
It is. It's something else.
It is.
And
we're coming all over them at every different angle.
Really?
Yeah.
Another big move you guys have is a new one, in fact, is the 3cc.
One of
What's
our
that all
most
about?
devastating moves. Only used
Explain
once. And I'm
this
pretty
one.
sure Baker died for a half second when we hit him
Yeah,
with
it is. I mean, we
half
just
second, huh?
inject him right into the finish after
Yeah,
that.
ejecting. 3 CCs. You know what 3 CCs stand for?
No, what does that
3
stand for?
counts coming because it's
Oh,
over
okay.
when we hit it.
There's lots of Cummings going
Allegedly.
on
Oh
here.
yeah, there's a lot of Cummings all over, especially when Darin Dinero's in the house.
I mean,
It's nonstop. I mean, I need to take some breaks sometimes, but it's just gotta go fast and get all over the place.
so the tag team division here in Rockstar Pro has been absolutely on fire, but you guys been tearing it up, tearing the whole division up, and I'm sure it would feel great to win those tag team championships, not just win them, but beat the foundation for them once again. What would that feel like?
Mark, let that be stated.
That's right.
Again.
Again, exactly. The division's on fire, but we're like a fire department out here. We're putting these fires out left and right. 'Cause
Putting them out.
no team has beat us clean in the year 2016. You could watch the tape. It's been dirty roll-ups. Trios meant a lot, but a straight tag team Australian rules contest, as Bruce Gray would say, we haven't lost this year cleanly. Because no one can beat us cleanly.
Hey, I like it. And, you know, the last time you guys faced in a regular match against the Foundation at Beach Party Brodown, I mean, think about that. It was the Beach Party Brodown. It was destiny on that night for you guys to win.
Hell of an atmosphere.
Absolutely, the tag team championships. And now
Mama
coming
Jackson
up,
going ham in the first round. I was actually fearful for Jacob Mathis's life with his mom alone. She's right up there with the level of Hollywood Dale and awesome parents.
She does get into the pre-workout every now and then, and probably takes close to the same amount as me. So,
hey, is she going to be there at HorrorCore? Does she work out in the weight room?
I mean, I can't just give out these details.
Okay.
But she may make an appearance.
But anyway, as I was saying, that night, it was destiny. It was the bro down. And now coming up at HorrorCore, you could say it's destiny once again. It's a weight room brawl. I know we talked about it before, but come on, this has to be up your alley, right, guys?
This was my first pay-per-view with Rockstar Pro, and to think how far we've come in just a year's time, and just two couple people thrown together, and now that we're just one cohesive unit, I think it's our time. I mean, weight room brawl. We've been in a lot of gyms, Clayton.
Too many to count.
I know every probably piece of machinery there is there.
Too many to count.
Our supplement knowledge,
Through the roof.
second to none.
Through
There
the
is
roof.
nothing that we are not prepared for in that match.
I mean, Ron Mathis calls himself the white trash muscle. He
He
says
uses
he hits the weight
Walmart
room.
supplements. He uses garbage Walmart brand supplements. We use
Walmart
the
brand.
highest of the line.
He's white
He
trash.
also has a lot in common with the pay-per-view HorrorCore because his abs are kind of scary, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
I think he started his bulk a little early.
Yeah, he talks about this functioning strength. I don't know what functional strength is. I know my functional strength is dropping those panties. That's a good function right there when I flex on somebody.
So, HorrorCore, you guys fighting for the Rockstar Pro Tag Team Champions. Give it to
Our
me. What's it gonna
Rockstar
be?
Pro Tag
What's it gonna
Team
be? What's going
Championship.
down?
Whatever they throw at us, it's going to be a brawl, like it says. And the match title is going to be a brawl. If I have to hit Ron Mathis with a 10-pound plate, I will. If I have to row Jake Mathis's face with a row bar, I will. I know Clayton will throw chalk in people's eyes and then give them muscle buster like they never felt before. Right, Clayton?
Heard that, brother. Heard that.
So there you have it at HorrorCore. The Bro Warriors will be facing off against the Foundation with the Rockstar Pro Tag Team Championships on the line. Guys, it's always a pleasure when you're on the Backstage Pass. Thank you so much for being a part of it once again here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Hey,
Thank
good luck
you.
at HorrorCore. You know, do you think I could do better on my pecs, though?
I mean, not everybody can have these kind of pecs.
Okay.
There's some that takes
Oh,
years
you
to
know,
work at.
Let's talk about it later. Let's talk about it later.
Had enough Backstage Pass? Too bad! Here's more!
So there you have it, another awesome spotlight segment with the Bro Warriors. They're always amazing, always steal the show. I'm not going to even attempt to say something ridiculous, but I'm sure you hear it. I'm by myself.
Not
Chris,
anymore.
wait, what?
Not anymore.
Whoa.
I'm back, Mark.
Wait, what
and
is
I
he doing?
brought backup.
Wait, what is he doing here? What's
Sick, dude! It is sick, dude! You think you could take over my podcast? You think you could start booking guests?
Whoa.
Now, you have to face Zachary Wentz, my friend.
What's up, bud? How you doing? You like?
I was doing better.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You like kicking people out of their own show?
I didn't kick him out. He
Their own
chose to
podcast?
leave.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah.
You're bullying people. You're a bully.
That's right.
You're
He
just
is.
like these
Okay.
Rockstar fans, cyber bullies. You're a real life bully.
True.
All right.
That's not sick, dude.
It's not.
Be real.
You're not real.
I'm
when you
sorry.
bully.
I'm sorry about that.
You know what? Hit the bricks, bozo.
Get out of
bricks?
here.
Hit
Yeah.
Hit the bricks, bozo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the bricks.
Zach and I can finish off, and he can do a way better job than
right.
you.
Way better.
All right.
All right. So, welcome.
Look at that jag.
I know, right? That dude is a dildo. So, welcome to the new and improved Backstage Pass podcast, episode 45. You heard our recap of Purple Rain. You heard the spotlight where Mark talked about the Bro Warriors.
Blow warrior.
Yeah, more like it. So, Zach and I are here to tell you about what's going to go down on Friday, October 7th at HorrorCore. So, first off, we have a zombie lumberjack match, Zach, featuring the Hooligans, Bad Dudes, and Ganger Sid. What are your thoughts on that one?
Man, a zombie?
Zombie lumberjack match. I don't even know what to expect other than, are they zombie lumberjacks? Are they lumberjack zombies?
Yeah. Does That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, apparently zombies are real. I always thought it was made up.
Well, I'm going to stay far away from that.
Yeah.
Because that's not sick, dude.
It's not safe either. And I told Mark to his face that if any of those zombies get near the commentation station, I am feeding his ass directly to them.
Do it.
Yeah. I mean,
He's got to go anyway. Just
Foundation members are irreplaceable.
That's right.
Mark Turner is very replaceable.
Oh.
Right?
Oh,
So next week, there's going to be a guitar match. Bruce Gray versus your former lesser family member, Trey Miguel, versus Ricky Shane Page. And guitars are legal as weapons in that match.
Trey doesn't even know how to play the guitar.
I know, right?
So,
He's probably all like clicks and clacks and hip hop and stuff, right?
So, I don't get why he's even in that match. But, should get pretty fun. Should be, I don't even know what to say.
I think it's going to be,
It's going to be fun.
It's
I
going to
will
be
say
fun,
that.
and I really look forward to seeing a guitar smashed over the head of either Bruce Gray or Trey Miguel. Ricky Shane Page, nothing against him
Against him,
necessarily,
yeah,
but I would much rather see Trey or Bruce's face get smashed by a guitar.
Absolutely. So I'm pulling for RSP at RSP.
Cool, I like it. We also have a lights out match. That is a weird one. 2 tag teams.
I don't care for either of them.
I don't either, man.
So-
One of them's a couple of SOBs, and the other are, this idea of what happens to you when you get a rush of adrenaline. You run away or you put up your dukes.
If that's what happens when you get a rush of adrenaline, I don't want to have adrenaline. Have you seen Kyle Maverick? He looks pregnant.
Oh!
Ooh, maybe
Pregnant! Oh, jeez. What will Samantha Heights do?
Who cares?
So, here's the thing with that lights out match. The Knight Riders are sneaky little bastards. They creep around in the shadows. The idea is, agreed, they are assholes. The idea is that the lights will be out during that entire match, and the Rockstar Nation, with their cell phones, with their lighters, whatever it may be, they light the arena during that match. Do you think we can depend on the Rockstar Nation to do anything right?
I mean, have you seen how fat and lazy they are? They're not
I
going to
have.
hold up their phones for that.
I know, right? That better be like a 2-minute match or everyone's going to pass out from exhaustion.
God, it's going to stink in there, too. They're going to be sweating from holding their phones
Oh,
up.
yeah. All those exposed armpits. Oh, nasty, dude.
I hope when the lights go out, when the fans are just finally just enough, the lights go out, they just beat the shit out of each other and be really unsafe, and hopefully some of them get hurt.
Yeah, I am not normally one to root for an injury, but in this instance, I agree. I would like to see the Rockstar Nation hurt one another.
Hell yeah, it'd be fun.
So, in addition to that, here's the one that everybody's talking about. You, my friend, my brother, my best friend, will take on Desmond Xavier in a ladder match, and the winner becomes the #1 contender for the Rockstar Pro World Championship. What do you have prepared for Dez?
I want to say is, how does it feel to be sitting beside the #1 contender for the Rockstar Pro Championship?
It feels pretty damn good, I gotta say.
Because I already know I'm going to win.
Oh, I know you're going to win, too.
No doubt about it.
But, what's the idea? Are you going to beat him down with the ladder? Are you going to jump off the ladder? How do you intend to use that ladder to defeat Xavier?
See, there's so many options that there's so many things running through my head what I could do to him. All I know is at the end of the match, I will hurt Desmond Xavier.
I like it. Take him out of commission, right? That's the thing, right? OI4K, they say it's all for one for all, but all they've done is back Desmond Xavier and let you get kind of pushed to the back burner.
And I was here first.
That's right.
How many matches did I have before Desmond Xavier even walks into Rockstar, and then all of a sudden, Desmond Xavier.
Yeah.
They used to cheer for me like that.
The nation is fickle. I think OI4K is fickle too. But now you're with your real family.
That's right.
And now we're going to build that empire.
That's right.
So, expect Zachary Wentz to walk away the #1 contender for the Rockstar Pro World Championship.
Sounds so good.
It does. It sounds great. And speaking of the foundation, we're going to see our family in a weight room brawl. Jake Kris and Ron Mathis versus the Bro Warriors for the Rockstar Pro Tag Team Championships.
I mean, real man muscle. Real American man muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Against what? Some just aesthetic muscle?
Yeah, it's all vanity muscle on Bro Warriors.
I tech falled Darin Dinero once when we had practice back in the day.
Yeah?
Tech falled him.
He's got nothing, man.
Nothing.
It's all about appearance. It's all about banging chicks and, hitting the weight room. But it's not about technique.
Those guys are immoral, really.
They are immoral. They're immoral morons, I'd say.
Sick, dude.
So, the weight room brawl, again, it's already written.
No.
Jake and Ron gonna walk away tag team champions.
Foundation's just that damn good.
We are. That's all there is to it.
God bless it.
Now,
Hot dog, they're just so good.
it's true. And speaking of champions and championship matches, we're going to see a dog collar match pitting the American Luchador champion Jeremiah versus the BMA, the baddest man alive, your former family member, Aaron Williams. What do you have to say about that?
All I gotta say is fucking bad dudes.
That's right. And Jeremiah, he's the baddest dude.
Dude, he's just been going on a roll lately. Oh man, you know what? I used to be mad at him, but I appreciate his hustle now.
Yeah. I mean,
appreciate it.
I don't know, outside of the foundation, I don't know if there is a harder working man in Rockstar Pro.
No.
So, what do you think Aaron Williams' chances are in that dog collar match? He's had experience in dog collar matches.
I will give him that. Chalk one up for Aaron Williams. But at the end of the day, Jeremiah needs that American Luchador championship.
He does.
He needs it. Like that's what's fueling him. I think it's going to be tough to really take that one away from him.
Yeah, to quote a certain individual I will not name, Aaron's going to have to pry that Luchador title out of Jeremiah's cold, dead hands.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. So, let's talk about our main event for the Rockstar Pro World Championship. A casket match featuring the world champion Dave Kris, again, against another former family member, Eric Ryan. That's going to be pretty intense.
That's one of those matches that you just have to sit back and watch and just. I mean, not to give him very much credit because I hate him, but you can't deny his talent. Dave, you just got to watch those two because those two are so good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody knows that you trained under Dave. You wouldn't be as good as you are today, to a degree, if it weren't for Dave. Now, you have that natural talent, that natural ability. He's had to work hard for everything. It just comes easy to you.
That's what happens when you're Zachary Winston.
When you're a sick dude.
You're a sick dude.
So,
that's just one of those that you're just going to watch and just be amazed.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
See,
good one.
Here's what I'm interested in. Is it actually going to be a casket or is it going to be a coffin? Because there is a difference. Do you know that?
Ooh, so intelligent.
I know.
So that's what.
It's all in the shape. A casket is rectangular. A coffin has that unique, like Dracula shape.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't like that one.
Yeah, it's weird, right? So, those are all the matches that we know about at Horrorcore, but there's one thing left to address. Gigi promised a huge announcement, the biggest announcement in the history of Rockstar Pro at Horrorcore. Mark said he thinks it's going to be a new sex tape from Hulk Hogan. I think that's ludicrous. What do you expect Gigi's announcement is going to be that night?
Spoiler alert, we're renaming it to the Foundation Pro.
I love it. Foundation Pro Wrestling, night 1 will be Horrorcore. All right, so you've got to be here. You got to be here October 7th on Friday.
Be real.
That's right, be real, be here. It's going to be sick, dude. Zach, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you for having me.
That's all for this episode. Be sure to come back for another edition of Backstage Pass, Rockstar Pro Wrestling's official podcast.